Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my perfume tray update video. It is a little late this month. I found a few gourmands that are working for me. Just oldies but goodies. Some of them are all-time favorites that thankfully didn't change up for me now that my nose is picking things up differently. There are some that just made me very, very happy. So we have a really good perfume tray update today because the last one, I was just not feeling it. I have a few layering combos, and I also wore a lot of like sweet vanilla gourmand fragrances, woody. If you are interested in the perfumes that I have been wearing for the month of November, just keep on watching. All right guys, so I have a few fragrances here that I have been wearing quite a lot this month since so many gourmands have not been working for me here in Arizona. So I finally found some things that are working for me and I'm gonna share that with you. And I did get like really beautiful sweet gourmands, but they're more airy and fluffy so that they don't feel too much or too thick. So you guys are gonna be shocked when I tell you which perfume last night gave me a headache. And also, like, just I didn't enjoy it and I couldn't believe it. All right, let's start off with the one that gave me a little bit of a headache yesterday. Didn't really do it for me. I'm not gonna get rid of it because it's kind of hard to believe that this one's doing this. No one's safe here. No one's safe. But that perfume is still by Jennifer Lopez. I know. I'm not gonna let it go because maybe it was just a bad day. Jennifer Lopez still has been in my collection for years. It's a very unique perfume. It is like no other perfume. I don't think that I have smelled other perfumes that give me the same vibes as Still. It does have a good amount of orange blossom, which I was picking up a lot last night. Maybe that's why it was making me a little like, whoa. It has orange blossom. It has tea in it. It's such a beautiful fragrance. I don't know what happened yesterday. The opening of it is still amazing. Where I'm having a little bit of a problem is when it starts to dry down, where I'm getting so much orange blossom now. Like it's turning into an orange blossom bomb. So yeah, we will revisit this one, but she's gonna be in a little timeout for a little bit. Okay, after that one, all of the ones that I'm gonna talk about next have been hits. I love them. I'm enjoying them. So up next, we have Noise, and this is the travel size, which honestly, this is a pretty big travel size. This is Only Human. It is a new release from Noise, or like their latest release. And the main accords for this fragrance are woody, amber, vanilla, musky, soft, spicy, powdery, floral, sweet, and citrus. And the notes are ambroxan, cedar, vanilla, pink pepper, water lily, bamboo, and bergamot. The crazy thing about this fragrance is it's starting to smell different. It's starting to change big time. So like when I first got it, I was getting more of like the bamboo, the pink pepper, the water lily. It was smelling a little more fresh, like refreshing. I think I said that in my first impression of this somewhere. Now it's starting to, like, the vanilla is really starting to take over. So this is kind of like a second skin musky, almost gourmand, but not really. It's not super sweet. It's not cloying or anything. To me, a little powdery and musky, like second skin, woody but soft woody. This is not that type of woody where you're just like, ooh, like that's too much, too harsh. No, this is smooth, it's fluffy, it's musky, it's soft, it's sheer, but noticeable. And it's kind of starting to smell a little bit like Ariana Grande's Mod Vanilla, which I was not the biggest fan of, but I didn't like that one because that one has plum. This one has no plum. So this is just beautiful. It's like this powdery, soft vanilla scent. That's what it's turning into now. But skin scent, second skin, very soft. Love it. I'm really, really loving this. Definitely recommend this one. This combo right here was beautiful as well. So I took Bath & Body Works Moonlit Goddess, which this one I want to layer with Soft Spot from Fleur next. This one has French lavender, pear blossom, and golden vanilla. Those are the notes for this one. And this one's giving me like Burberry Goddess, but mixed with a little bit of Fleur Soft Spot, where they're more of an aromatic vanilla. So this vanilla is not warm and cozy. It's not really none of that. This one's more like sexy. It's a little aromatic. It's a little brighter. It's a little cooler. There's something in it that kind of makes it smell cooler. And I feel like it just goes perfect with Burberry Goddess. So I did layer Burberry Goddess with it and I smelled so freaking good. And I wore it to bed and I woke up the next day and it smelled even better in the morning. If I thought I smelled good the night before, I smelled 3 times better when I woke up. Oh yeah, they go together so good. The Burberry Goddess has a little bit more of a thickness to it. That sweetness is starting to come in since I've had this fragrance for a minute. They're so freaking good together. This combo right here lasted all night. So long lasting, beautiful for vanilla lovers, a little aromatic, a little bright. And the lavender in here just gives it this very like cooling vibes in like an aromatic way and just makes me feel like very sexy. So yeah, this combo right here, so good. 10 out of 10. I then came up with another combo. This one was pretty good, and for this one you have to be okay with a little bit more of a drier vanilla. It's a little bit more woody, more dry. I took these two together and they smelled so freaking good together, so these work here too. This is Elizabeth and James Nirvana Bourbon. This is a very vanilla, like heavy vanilla perfume with like a woodiness to it. It's like classy in my opinion, grown and sexy. It's not juvenile one bit. It's so good. Simple. I wouldn't say it's boring, even though maybe some people might find it boring, but it's just a more simple woody vanilla. So if Fleur vanilla skin was too much for you, if it felt like it was maybe too oody and you didn't enjoy it, this would be the one that you would go to. This more affordable. I mean, I'm not sure if they stopped making it, but at Fragrance Net they usually always have it for like 25 bucks or 30 bucks. I will link it below. And I layered it with Frenchie's Cashmere Vanilla. These two together. I wore these for bed, and I think also the following day, because lately when I'm doing layering combos, I don't just do it once. I try to do it like 2 or 3 times after I shower so I can really decide if I like it or not. So this one's giving vanilla, woody, and dry, like very simple. And this fragrance mist is like intoxicating. It just meshes in with your skin and it makes you smell so irresistible. This one is a little powdery. It's vanilla. It's also amber, and I'm very picky with amber because many ambers are done so heavy. This is perfect. Perfection. If you go to Target and you see this, just give it a sniff. It's so good. They came out with a few new scents and I haven't tried them out, but I really enjoy this. This is great for bedtime, great for cuddling, for watching movies, for cozy vibes. Like, this is the combo for that. Also for like date night, you can definitely wear that to go out. I used to wear this perfume as like my evening perfume back in like 2016. I loved this perfume. Also, Britney Spears' Private Show is working beautifully here. It's smelling amazing. It's not smelling too much. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna talk too much about this one because it's like nowhere to be found lately. It's very hard to find, but if for some reason you're ever at Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, if you go to Fragrance Net, if you see this anywhere, get it. If you like tonic fragrances but mixed in with dulce de leche, which is what's in this fragrance, so pretty much like caramel if you think about it. There's also nectarine in here, which is very like, you can really smell it, but it mixes so nicely with the coffee that's in here that gives it a lot of like grounding to the fragrance. There's whipped cream that really makes it smooth and fluffy and creamy and adds to that like tonic vibe with that dulce de leche. Masterpiece. And they don't sell it no more, which is a pain in the butt. Beautiful, and it's been working so beautifully for me, and those types of perfumes last hours and hours on me. So this next layering combo is literally giving caramel latte. Even if it's an iced caramel latte with whipped cream, but the point is that you literally drizzled caramel on top and you're getting that scent with this combo. So first off, I went in with Bath & Body Works Vanilla Cafe, which has notes of smooth espresso, whipped vanilla, and toasted hazelnut. So this one is a great base for the fragrance that I decided to layer on top. I actually layered 2 fragrances with this one. This is a gourmand, but since it's a fragrance mist, it's easier for me to like it. It's still one that I wouldn't wear if it's like past 70 degrees outside because maybe it could be a little dusty and dry smelling. But right now it smells beautiful, and it smells so beautiful layered with Skylar's Vanilla Sky. This is an all-time favorite for me when it comes to fall time perfumes, and I love this. This is another one that if you get it at first, it's not going to be crazy like taking over the whole room, nothing like that. It's probably going to be a little bit on the softer side because Skylar is a clean perfume brand, so a lot of those kind of are a little bit closer to the skin. They're not beast mode, but this right here is literally a latte with when I tell you this is the most realistic caramel in my perfume collection, it's as if I was smelling drizzled caramel. It smells so beautiful. The coffee is in there, so it gives it like this grounded, earthy, almost just warm touch to it. And I mean, listen to these notes. We have cappuccino, sweet orange, and bergamot. The sweet orange and the bergamot are not really loud, but I'm guessing they just put them there to kind of give it a little bit of a brightness to the opening so that it wasn't so like coffee and, you know. The middle notes, there's vanilla, Spanish jasmine, and cinnamon, and the base notes are caramel, amber, sandalwood, and cedar. These two together were so beautiful. This one feels more warm, gourmand. This one I can wear here pretty much anytime. Like, it smells the same as it always has smelled, and I love it. So I don't have no problems with Skylar Vanilla Sky. Now this one could smell a little off if I put it on like on a hot day, so I'm strictly going to be using this for the next couple months while we're getting the coolest weather we're gonna get. Before our last one, which I can literally jump out of my chair for the first one of how in love I am with it, I couldn't wait to come tell you guys. I'm going to talk about Philosophy Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. This is also a fragrance that has been in my collection probably since the very early stages of my YouTube channel. This one is a very like a woody vanilla. It is gorgeous. It is gourmand, but it has that perfumey touch that I love in gourmand perfumes. It's so freaking good. It is like a warm, sugary vanilla scent, but the sugar is like a brown sugar. It's not like that cloying, super sharp, sweet. It's not like that. It's the perfect amount of a little bit of a sweetness, woodiness, warmth, and vanilla. Cannot go wrong with Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. I literally almost forgot about this next fragrance. I cannot forgive myself for that because this fragrance right here is for my gourmand lover. So if you are a gourmand lover, listen up. You need this perfume in your collection. And I don't like to say you need this, you need that. I very rarely say that because I don't like to say you need this for everything. But if you're a gourmand lover, you need this in your collection, especially if you're into chocolatey perfumes or like a hint of chocolate and it's a different type of chocolate. So I'm talking about Penrose Secret Genius. I don't think the packaging looks like this anymore. I think you can still get this at Ulta, but I will link it down below to make it easy for you to find. And I do make commission out of my links. I do like to be very clear with that, but I just want to list it so that it can be easier for you to find if you're interested, because I'm about to rave about this one. This perfume right here was one of the first perfumes I think that joined my collection. Like if you go back to like my first hauls, I think this I got maybe a few months after starting my channel, and it kind of like would be in stock for a while, then they would pull it out and I would think that it was discontinued, but then I'm seeing it again, so I decided to bring it out. This is the gourmand that is like going to be my savior here for when I want to just smell delicious, like a snack, like a dessert. Masterpiece. Of course, mine has been sitting for a long time, so this right here is like liquid gold. The notes in here, I'm gonna read them. So if you couldn't get your hands on Britney Spears' Private Show, I feel like I would point you to this one. It's not a dupe for it because I feel like Private Show is more sweet. This one is a little more, it's still sweet. This is sweet, but this one has just more of like a sexy touch to it. Like, oh yeah, I like gourmands, but I want to smell like a bad bee too. Those two things mixed together. I'm gonna read the main accords for this. The main accords are woody, sweet, vanilla, powdery, white floral, caramel, balsamic, warm spicy, and chocolate. Top notes, mandarin orange and bergamot. The middle notes, white chocolate, jasmine, and caramel. And then the base notes, Madagascar vanilla, sandalwood, and cedar. When I go to this perfume reminds me of, there's two perfumes here, Fancy by Jessica Simpson they're comparing it to. I don't think so. Jessica Simpson Fancy, I had to get rid of it again because the gardenia just likes to pop out after a while, a little too much for my liking. And then they're comparing it to Skylar Vanilla Sky, which I could see that a little bit because I just talked about it. But Penrose, the Penrose is, I love Vanilla Sky. I love it. But Penrose, I put this on the other day for bed also. Woke up and I just couldn't get over how good it smelled. I couldn't get over it. It is yummy. It is the chocolate in there, but it's not obvious chocolate. It's a scent where if you smell it, you're not going to think of super gourmand things, but the sweetness and just the beautiful vibes of gourmands is in here with like a woody, sexy base. Love this. So this is like my highlight standout of this tray update is Penrose Secret Genius. So that brings me to the end of this perfume tray update. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be filming the next update next week. I still have a few more that I need to use so that I can do that update. But yeah, I've been having a much better month, enjoying a lot of perfumes and getting used to what's working for me here. So thank you so much for spending time with me. Love you guys so much. Comment down below which one of these you like, which ones you don't like. Can't wait to chat with you. And with that said, I will see you guys in my next video. Ooh, la, la.